Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered why your hair doesn't feel as full as it once did? For many women over 60, thinning hair is one of the most frustrating changes of aging. The strands seem finer, the crown looks flatter, and no matter what you do, your style falls flat within hours. But here's the secret no one tells you. Thinning hair does not mean the end of beautiful, full-looking hairstyles. In fact, with the right tricks, your hair can look more youthful, more vibrant, and even more elegant than it did years ago. What you're about to discover in this video is not just a list of hairstyles. It's a collection of proven volume tricks that actually work. Techniques, products, and styling secrets designed specifically for women over 60. We'll talk about the best haircuts for thinning hair, anti-aging hair care routines, easy blow-dry methods that instantly lift your roots, and styling products that add body without weighing your hair down. And more importantly, we'll show you how to use these tools in a way that fits effortlessly into your daily life. Because let's be honest, at this stage, you don't want hours of complicated styling. You want solutions that feel natural, practical, and sustainable. You want to walk out the door each morning knowing your hair looks polished, voluminous, and full of life. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about embracing your age with confidence and grace while still looking radiant. So if you've been asking yourself, is there really a way to make thinning hair look thicker after 60? The answer is yes. And over the next few minutes, I'm going to prove it to you. The very first step begins not with a product, but with the haircut you choose. And that's where we'll start. Strategic haircuts for thinning hair. The haircut you choose after 60 can completely transform the way your hair looks and feels. When hair begins to thin, length is often the enemy. Long, heavy strands tend to pull downward, exposing the scalp and making hair appear even flatter. But the right cut can add instant volume, lift, and movement without needing layers of products or complicated styling. One of the most flattering options for thinning hair is the layered bob. Unlike a blunt cut that drags your hair down, a layered bob introduces lightness and shape. The stacked layers at the back create fullness, while the front can be tailored to frame your face softly. Whether chin length or slightly longer, this style works beautifully with thinning strands because it maximizes every bit of body your hair has. Another game-changing style is the pixie cut with volume. Women often hesitate to go shorter, but a pixie can be incredibly chic and youthful. With textured layers and a slightly longer crown, a pixie creates the illusion of thickness and bounce. Paired with highlights or lowlights, the dimensions of color add even more depth, making hair appear fuller at first glance. If you prefer something edgier yet timeless, consider the modern shag. This isn't the outdated version from decades ago, but a refined cut with feathered layers and movement. It works especially well for women with naturally fine or wavy hair, giving softness while disguising thinning areas. With the right styling, the shag can be both casual and elegant, adaptable to any occasion. What makes these haircuts powerful is that they aren't just styles, they are strategies. They use layering, shape, and proportion to give the illusion of thickness where it matters most. And when your cut is working for you, styling becomes effortless. Instead of spending hours trying to force volume, your haircut naturally supports it. Think of your hairstyle as the foundation of your look. Just like a well-tailored dress flatters your body, a strategic haircut flatters your hair texture. It highlights your best features while minimizing the areas you feel insecure about. And once you have the right cut, the next step is learning how to take care of your hair so that it stays strong, vibrant, and ready to hold that shape. That's where hair care becomes your best ally, and that's exactly what we'll talk about next. Anti-aging hair care secrets. A great haircut is the first step, but healthy, resilient hair is what makes every style shine. As we age, our hair naturally changes in texture, density, and strength. Hormonal shifts, reduced oil production, and even years of styling can make strands weaker and more fragile. That's why building an anti-aging hair care routine is essential for women over 60 who want to keep their hair looking vibrant and full of life. The foundation of any routine begins with the right shampoo and conditioner. Avoid heavy formulas that weigh your hair down. Instead, choose volumizing shampoos and lightweight conditioners designed for thinning hair. Look for ingredients like biotin, keratin, and collagen, which help strengthen the hair shaft and add resilience. Gentle cleansing keeps your scalp balanced while avoiding buildup that can flatten your roots. Another overlooked step is scalp care. Think of your scalp as the soil where your hair grows. If it's healthy, your hair thrives. Massaging your scalp with nourishing oils or using a root-stimulating serum can improve circulation and encourage growth. It's a simple ritual that not only supports your hair, but also feels relaxing and rejuvenating. Hydration is equally important. As we age, hair tends to lose moisture, leaving it brittle and prone to breakage. A weekly deep conditioning treatment can restore softness without making your strands heavy. Choose masks or leave-in treatments that focus on hydration and repair, rather than products packed with silicones that only coat the hair temporarily. Styling habits also play a major role in maintaining fullness. Excessive heat, tight hairstyles, and overwashing can strip your hair of strength. Instead, allow your hair to air dry occasionally, and when you do use a blow dryer, apply a heat protectant spray. This small step can prevent years of damage and keep your hair flexible and healthy. Caring for thinning hair is not just about products, it's about consistency. A mindful routine builds resilience over time, making your hair easier to style and less likely to break. And perhaps the most empowering part is that these simple habits don't just improve your hair. They become moments of self-care that remind you of your worth and beauty. When your hair is nourished and strong, it sets the stage for styling techniques that can add incredible body and lift. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. The clever methods of styling that transform thinning hair into a full, voluminous look. Styling techniques for instant volume. Even with the perfect haircut and a nourishing routine, the way you style your hair can make the biggest difference in how full it appears. For women over 60, the right styling techniques can turn thinning hair into a soft, voluminous frame that lights up your entire look. The good news? These methods don't require professional hands or endless hours, just a few smart adjustments to how you handle your hair each day. One of the simplest yet most powerful tricks is blow drying your hair in the opposite direction of growth. Instead of brushing your hair down while drying, use a round brush and lift your strands upward at the root. Direct the airflow from the dryer underneath the hair, rather than on top. This creates a natural lift that stays in place long after you've finished styling. It's a little adjustment that can make your crown look instantly fuller. Another technique is mastering the art of sectioning. Instead of drying all your hair at once, divide it into small sections and work through each carefully. This not only makes the blow dry more effective, but also gives every strand a chance to hold volume. Focus especially on the top and crown, since that's where thinning is most noticeable. Even if you don't style the rest of your hair in detail, a lifted crown creates the illusion of fullness across your entire head. For added support, consider using a light volumizing mousse or root lift spray before drying. Apply sparingly at the roots. Too much product will weigh the hair down. A dime-sized amount of mousse or just a few sprays at the crown can double the effect of your blow dry. Think of it as giving your hair a gentle boost, rather than coating it with heavy product. Heat styling tools can also be your ally when used wisely. A large barrel curling iron or hot rollers can add body and bounce, especially to the mid-lengths. The goal isn't tight curls, but soft waves that create movement and dimension. These waves reflect light differently, making the hair appear thicker and healthier. And don't underestimate the power of simple placement. Changing your part, even slightly, can add surprising lift. A deep side part, for example, instantly creates volume on top and adds a modern, elegant touch to your look. Styling thinning hair is about illusion, and these small changes combine to create a look of effortless fullness. But to keep that volume lasting throughout the day, you'll need the right finishing products that support your style without weighing it down. And that's the secret we'll unlock in the next section. Smart products that support fullness. When your haircut and styling routine are already working in your favor, the right products become the finishing touch that makes the difference between hair that looks flat by noon and hair that stays lifted all day. For women over 60, choosing lightweight, volumizing products is key. The goal is to add body without adding weight, because anything too heavy will drag thinning hair down and undo all your efforts. One of the most effective tools in your routine is a root lift spray. Applied directly at the crown before blow drying, it gives instant support at the base of the hair. Think of it as scaffolding for your style. It keeps your roots standing tall so the rest of your hair can follow. Root lifters are especially powerful when combined with the blow-dry techniques we covered earlier. Another must-have is dry shampoo, but not just for days when you skip washing. A few sprays at the roots can create texture and lift, absorbing excess oil that often weighs hair down. For women with fine or thinning hair, this product can add a clean, airy fullness that lasts for hours. Choose a formula with a translucent finish so it doesn't leave a chalky residue on your strands. Volumizing mousse also has a place in your toolkit. But here's the secret: less is more. Apply only a small amount to damp hair before styling, focusing on the roots and mid-lengths. When used correctly, mousse provides flexible hold and bounce without stiffness. It's like giving your hair memory. It remembers to stay lifted even after you've finished styling. Hairspray, often overlooked, can be a great ally when used strategically. A light hold spray keeps volume in place without creating a helmet effect. Mist it gently over the crown or lightly lift sections of hair and spray underneath for subtle support. This way, your hair maintains natural movement while still holding its shape. The beauty of these products is that they're not about transforming your hair into something unnatural. They're about enhancing what you already have and supporting your styling choices in a way that feels effortless. And once your products are working for you, the final piece of the puzzle is how you pair your hairstyle with your overall style and confidence. Because at the end of the day, hair is not just about strands. It's about the way you show up in the world. And that's exactly where we're heading next. Style, confidence, and the bigger picture. Hair is powerful, but it's only one part of the story. The way you style your hair should work in harmony with the rest of your look, your wardrobe, your accessories, and most importantly, the way you carry yourself. Because when you pair the right hairstyle with the right attitude, thinning hair becomes just a small detail in a much bigger picture of elegance and confidence. One of the most effective ways to draw attention away from thinning hair is through fashion and accessories. A soft scarf draped near the neckline, statement earrings that sparkle, or a well-structured jacket can shift focus to your face and overall presence. These choices don't hide thinning hair. They elevate your entire look so that your hairstyle becomes part of a graceful whole. Think of it as styling synergy, every element working together to express who you are. Confidence also plays a role in how others perceive your hair. You've probably noticed that some women radiate beauty no matter what hairstyle they wear. That's because confidence is contagious. When you walk into a room standing tall, smiling, and owning your look, people notice your energy before they notice your hair. It's not about pretending your hair is thick and perfect. It's about showing that you're comfortable in your own skin. Another secret is to embrace subtle enhancements without shame. Highlights and lowlights can add dimension and the illusion of volume. A gentle lift at the crown, combined with soft waves, creates movement that looks effortlessly youthful. When paired with clothing colors that flatter your skin tone, like jewel tones, navy, or soft blush, the effect is striking. It's not about covering up age, it's about celebrating it with style. And let's not forget posture and presence. Simply keeping your shoulders back, your head lifted, and your smile confident can make thinning hair irrelevant. It's a reminder that beauty is never just physical, it's emotional, relational, and deeply personal. Every strand of hair may not be as thick as it once was, but every strand tells a story of resilience and grace. When you combine strategic haircuts, anti-aging care, clever styling techniques, smart products, and your own personal style, the result is undeniable. You don't just look polished, you feel unstoppable. And when you feel that way, thinning hair no longer defines you. Instead, it becomes just another canvas for your elegance. Now that you've seen how hair, style, and confidence all work together, it's time to bring everything full circle. Let's wrap up with a reminder of the most important lessons and a vision for how you can carry them forward every single day. Conclusion: embracing your hair, embracing yourself. We've covered a journey today, from the strategic haircuts that create instant fullness, to the anti-aging care that keeps your strands strong, to the styling tricks and smart products that add volume, and finally, to the bigger picture of style and confidence. Together, these steps form more than just a routine. They create a philosophy of beauty that goes beyond thinning hair. Because the truth is, thinning hair after 60 is not a flaw. It's a natural part of life. And yet, it doesn't have to define how you feel about yourself. With the right cut, gentle care, and thoughtful styling, your hair can look just as radiant as you feel inside. Even more importantly, these choices allow you to express your personality and your elegance in ways that are uniquely yours. Remember, beauty at this stage isn't about chasing youth. It's about embracing your age with confidence, wisdom, and grace. Your hair may be finer, but your presence is stronger. Your style carries not only who you are today, but also the stories of where you've been. That's something no product or technique can replicate, and it's what makes you unforgettable. So as you step into your next day, think of your hair not as a challenge, but as an opportunity. Every time you choose a flattering cut, nourish your strands, or lift your roots with a little volume trick, you're choosing to honor yourself. And that choice is the most beautiful statement you can make. If today's video inspired you, imagine what you'll discover in the next one. We'll be diving into 5 haircuts that instantly refresh your look after 60, where you'll see how small changes can completely transform your appearance. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a chance to celebrate yourself, your style, and your timeless beauty. Because after all, thinning hair is just one part of the picture. Confidence is what makes the whole image shine.